Hi everyone, Sir Nintendo Lot here, and in case you haven't noticed, we're doing something a little different today. Namely, I am providing some audio commentary. Now, due to some technical difficulties, I won't have game audio in this video. It's just going to be me talking. I apologize for that, but I didn't quite plan ahead. Anyway, the reason I'm providing commentary today, even though I usually don't, is that I think my opinions today might actually matter. Usually I don't have much to say other than, darn it, if something bad happens, or yay, if something good happens. Today, though, I want to take a look at another course made by my nephew Jimmy. He was very happy to see that I played his other courses and uploaded them to YouTube. Be sure to check out those videos if you haven't already. He was so excited that he made himself a level called boss level, that is. So that adds to his collection of Lucky Ducky ×2 and Air Mix, as you just saw. This level, of course, you see has a great big Bowser at the end, so that's probably how this stage got its name, and I would imagine we have to face off against Bowser. And if you'll notice, 3 people have played this level, and none of them have beaten it successfully. However, Jimmy needed to complete this level in order to upload it, and he did this very shortly after I shared the previous video I just mentioned, so I can't say I'm too intimidated. Of course, I could eat those words. And right here at the beginning, I'm going to jump around some to make sure he did not pull the evil trick of hiding a very important item right in a hidden block at the beginning of the stage. Luckily, it looks like he didn't do that. I guess his parents raised him better than that. I'm glad to see that. And let's get some momentum going so that we can get going. Right off the bat, we have some enemies and blocks. That's not really all that meaningful, but whatever floats your boat. That helmet should come in handy for getting past the thwomp. And with fire, I don't need to worry about those other enemies very much. And right here, it looks like we want to bounce on that cannonball, and there we go. And here we have a bunch of sprains, so let's sprain into action and see what happens if Mario can get that sprain. Okay. There is something up there, as I suspected, and here we go. Off into the wild blue yonder, and down into some music blocks. Always appreciate the good old school platforming, and yeah, let's not run into the munchers. That was a slightly dirty trick, but if you were careful, nothing to worry about. That was a pretty good use of making sure you do a well-timed jump. And here we can go up those bouncy Cheerios and beat the level. And yeah, I just called them Bouncy Cheerios. I'm not sure what the official name is, but I'm pretty sure that is not it. Since we had those Cheerios on our side, we did not even need to face Bowser or his son. But that's okay, because I enjoyed the platforming, particularly at the beginning of the level, and that spraying thing was an interesting little puzzle, seeing how you could make all that combine. Plus, those music note blocks provide some nice old school platforming, and so did that conveyor belt run where you needed to make sure that you jumped right at the end of that to avoid getting your butt munchified. So, of course, I gave it a star, but you'll notice that I did it in 2 minutes, and that is not a very fast time. If anyone else plays this course, they can destroy that time. So I want to go back and get myself a better world record than that. But overall, it was a fun little stage. And now we're gonna speed run it. And speed running a level is a lot harder than it looks. You kind of have to have it memorized so that you don't do something stupid like that. So it looks like we can just do a full jump there at the cannonball if we just stay out of the lava, which is hot, and the lava's hot over there too, right where I landed. There are no cool spots. The floor is lava everywhere. So let's just... It helps if you jump. That really helps you get into the air. In many video games, including Mario Maker. And not dying is also a very good strategy that the best of us like to use. I had trouble gaining momentum there, but it worked out, and so far I'm not going very fast, and I can't quite get up there with only one spring, so it's going to be a bit time consuming, but I need to get another, and I'm very happy to see that you can just stand right at the ledge, throw it, and it will land. That'll probably be our strategy in order to keep things nice and simple. And let's run over this. It nicked that wall, but that should only cost us a few seconds. Overall, I need to do everything just a little bit better, not nudge against so many walls or screw up so many jumps, but I think I'm on the way to a decent run on it. Those bouncy Cheerios, it's actually pretty darn hard to get a nice good bounce off of those, so the timing there is going to be relevant. And part of the reason why I like short stages like this sometimes is just the fact that they're fun to speed run. Most of my stages are huge, and I don't speed run my own stuff, but I do like to include shortcuts for people that are interested in speed running long stages. And let's see if we can do the spring better, or maybe we won't, and maybe we'll just screw that up, and we'll save Mario from burning in the lava. I wonder how many times Mario dies around the world every day. So many people playing his games, and so many people not playing them well enough. The poor guy probably dies a lot, and all to save a princess who doesn't pay him enough to save him from having to be a plumber for a living. He is just so selfless, isn't he? Now if we could just time our jumps better, maybe we can do this. I'm getting better at the springs at least, and using the momentum off that skull platform was useful. but I don't want to get munched in the butt, and I tried to jump low because I didn't want to hit that block wall there, but apparently I just jumped a little too low. So let's see if we can do it better this time and not get fireballed and not get munched, but let's get a mushroom just in case, and let's have our Cheerios, and that was good timing, and we did it in 25 seconds, and I am pretty darn happy with that time. Not many people are playing Super Mario Maker anymore. That's basically the only reason why I've stopped creating levels. I still have plenty of ideas, but I'm just writing them down because I want to save them for when Nintendo makes a sequel and more people will be playing them. But anyway, it was nice to revisit Mario Maker and do a fun little speed run. Again, there were just many sections that required nice timing with your jumps, and I appreciate traditional platforming like that. One thing I will say is that to make your course more appealing, it's often helpful to make sure you have a good thumbnail. That picture that's right above the course ID. You want to make sure that you save your stage and upload it from a position in the editor where there's something interesting going on. Certainly a lot more than just two lava bubbles. In this case, maybe the big Bowser at the end. If you do that, it will draw people to the stage more, I believe. And also, if you want to keep with the boss theme more, Jimmy, I would recommend trying a Bowser Jr. fight. Those tend to be fun. A lot more fun than, say, killing a Bowser with lots of fireballs. I did a course called Bowser Jr. versus Bowser Jr. Bunch that shows a lot of different ways you can make battles against Bowser Jr. interesting. So let's make sure that I still have the world records on all of your other stages. Hopefully no one was mean enough to come and play better than I do. Just kidding, of course. If any of you out there want to try to beat my records, go right ahead. Give Jimmy some more plays and stars and all that. But anyway, yes, consider for another boss level, if you do one, perhaps putting a key inside Bowser Jr. and then manipulating the environment around him to see how you can make that work out. But really, it's the platforming I enjoy, and you did that well. So, I'm basically finished with Jimmy's levels for today, but I want to deliver some announcements about how my channel will be evolving in the next few months, and I figure a good time to do that would be right now while I have my very, very old headset hooked up. And rather than just listen to me talk as you stare at a screen doing nothing, I figure it would be good to show off some automatic levels where Mario stands around doing nothing as a bunch of sprains and stuff shove him around. I'm usually not a huge fan of these levels, but it'll give me something easy to talk over and something for you to watch, and apparently there are well over 2,300 people that love these levels, so might as well play one. And as you saw, the artwork for this level had Lily a very popular girl from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I would imagine that's part of the reason why this level has so many plays. But anyway, let's talk about my channel. Let's start with Super Mario Maker, since I'm kind of playing it right now. Even though I love this game, I've played it a lot, so I think I'm ready to move on to other things. Haven't played it in a while. Most of the videos that are going up were recorded months ago, but I still have many more videos saved, and some of them are pretty darn neat. I did an incredible run in the 100 Mario Expert Challenge. I'm very proud of it. I hope you check it out when I upload that. I also did some fun levels as Yu Ayasaki, a Japanese girl costume, and that was pretty darn neat. So be on the lookout for more Mario Maker. I'll also continue Splatoon 1 for a while. As is the case with Mario Maker, the Splatoon videos I've recorded were done months ago. But since I only upload one video a day, usually at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I still have plenty more Splatoon videos left over, and you should check them out. They aren't soggy leftovers. They are awesome leftovers, because I did some pretty neat stuff in my last few weeks with Splatoon, so I hope you check those out as well. I'll keep uploading some Mario Maker and Splatoon 1 for the next month or two. They will peter out in early September. After that, I will start uploading some ARMS. ARMS. And that is a very crazy fighting game where you'll see me beat people up as a girl and a robot. I'll be using hammers and Thunderbirds and all sorts of fun stuff. You'll see me play casually in party mode most of the time, but I'll also do some Grand Prix runs and ranked matches. I already have many of those recorded, but I'm going to save those for September so that I can upload the rest of my Mario Maker and Splatoon 1 stash. And in case you have not noticed, I have tons of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe videos going up. You'll see me doing some fights, or some races against some computers, races online, and races and some fights in battle mode. The antics can get really crazy, so I hope you check those out. I think they are hilarious to watch, whether I'm playing magnificently or getting my sorry behind kicked up and down the street. You will see more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the rest of the year at least. I wouldn't be surprised if I keep uploading some all of next year. But we'll see. The Mario Kart series is just incredible. It's fun to play and fun to watch, so I think it's just perfect for playing on YouTube. And of course, part of the reason why I am letting go of Splatoon 1 is the fact that Splatoon 2 has just come out. And there is a lot of fun to be had there. I'll be uploading Salmon Run videos where we take on mutant salmon together. I'll also be doing turf war matches, tower controls, splat zones, rainmaker, what have you. I won't be doing the one-player mode though, simply because I like to take the one-player mode slowly at my own pace and just kind of chill and relax, and that doesn't always make for exciting footage for me to go back and have us watch together later. Meanwhile, be sure to check out my other videos. In case you have never done so before, be sure to go and click on the playlists icon somewhere on your screen. It will depend on what device you're using. It'll show you all the games I've uploaded to YouTube. You'll see Wii Fit U. You'll see the original Mario Kart 8. You'll also see the independently developed platformer Freedom Planet. It is one of the most fun games I have ever played. If you want to see how an old school Sonic game could evolve with more nuanced combat, you should check out those videos at the absolute least and consider getting the game yourself. It's available on PC, Wii U, and I think PS4, but anyway, it's a lot of fun. Be sure to check that out. I also have some Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is a mashup of Puyo Puyo and Tetris, two famous puzzle series. I'm pretty darn good at Puyo, and I try my best at Tetris, so those videos are surprisingly fun to watch. Since they're not made by Nintendo, though, I upload videos of Freedom Planet, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and other non-Nintendo games to my personal YouTube account, which is simply Bobby Miller. Be sure to subscribe to that as well if you're really devoted on seeing everything that I do. Or you could just look at the playlist and decide for yourself what's worth watching. I also have a bit of Pokken Tournament, if I haven't already mentioned that. So yes, be on the lookout for ARMS, Mario Kart 8, and Splatoon 2, and in the next month or two, Mario Maker and Splatoon 1 will wrap up with some pretty intense finales, if you ask me. So don't write off the games just yet. Anyway, I died earlier in this level because I wasn't aware that I was supposed to be holding down the jump button. Sorry about that, Rosalina. And with that, I guess this video is just about complete. At the end of all my videos, you'll see links to 3 other videos, 2 of which are recent uploads, and 1 of which is an old video that I picked out on my own. Of course, you can also click on my gorgeous me to subscribe for more content. Every like, share, subscribe, and comment goes a long way toward making this channel fun and lively. It's not a very popular channel, I know, but it's neat to see that some of you out there enjoy watching me play, and I hope we can keep it up. See you. Have a nice day.